Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyah show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Level 3, Halfaya Pass for Sniper Elite 3. We're going to get the level trophy achievement, Through the Fire, for completing it. We're also going to get a bonus trophy achievement, End of the Line. And we're going to get all 3 of the optional objectives, all 3 of the collectible cards, all 3 sniper nests, the all 9 war diaries, as well as the long shot, the long shiggity shot. All right, so we have gone through this level and cleared everybody out, as we like to do, so that we're not taking up hours of your time getting these collectibles. And we also would like to note that all of these items slash collectibles and everything are labeled down in the video description. So if you guys are looking for specific war diaries, or maybe you need the long shot, whatever, whoops, went to scratch my nose right there and grabbed the controller and shot a bullet right at old Doug. And anyways, use those quick links. All right. Brainwashing session over. Here we are at number 1, War Diary. It's actually all the way to the right and up a couple of little ramps, and then back to the right on a fire. Luckily for us, that actually pushed us over the edge and upgraded our level 1, so we got a couple of extra items. Now you will find every once in a while there's a little bit of a speed burst in the video. I promise you, nothing of essential we'll be showing you there. So we're not going to miss anything. We're going to do a little run-in, and then we'll slow it down, and we'll show you the map, and we'll do all that. So if you, like I said, if you use the quick links down below, you'll skip a lot of that running. All right, War Diary number 2 is just to the right of a building, off to the left in the first kind of camp area you make it to. That's like an official camp area. Make sure you grab all the ammo in the crate there. And then we got to recalibrate our Doug. He was behind us. And, oh, yeah. So on this particular level, this right here, not only does this happen to be a diary for the list, number 3, but it's also the beginning of the intel to figure out where the general is. So now you can see there, find further intel on the whereabouts of the general. Now, truth be told, Doug and I had to play this level 3 times in order to get this all in one pass for you guys, so I hope you appreciate it. The problem was we'd get the level completely cleared out, we'd go all the way back to the beginning, and then we'd go and get all the collectibles, and we'd get to the very end, and the general wouldn't be there. So we weren't able to get not only one of the optional objectives, but the bonus trophy achievement as well. So we figured it out. We just had to sweep it by areas and make our way all the way through. And at the end of the video, as I'm showing you Sniper Nest number 1 right here, at the end of the video, we will show you a little bit more detail of how we did this and why. But the Sniper Nest number 1 is actually going to be right at the top on the back side of the area. And I was going to say, we're looking at that spot a little long there, Bri. Dougie runs off and doesn't mind losing some health. I, on the other hand, a little more conservative, especially with only half health. And we're going to speed it up a little. First gear, second gear. All right, back to what I was saying, though, about the general not being there. If you find that the general is not there at the end of the level, make sure that you're not going through and clearing it out like us, because for some reason it was glitching out. All right, War Diary number 4 is going to be in the second camp, and it's going to be in one of the little huts here. Give you a nice little indication of where by showing you the map there, and then we're going to bail out. Go over the mountain and through the woods, I guess, and through the cave. To the weapon part we go. So these weapon parts, one thing that we learned after making this video is that when you target a guy that actually has the weapon part, it'll actually tell you. There's a little narrative thing that says, oh, he has something useful. And we had already targeted him and, you know, found him to be up here. Now, he's always on the roof. And sometimes if you break your silence, he will move from there. But if you relocate successfully and you have not killed him, he will return up there too. So that's handy to know. But once you shoot him, and we just showed you where you would find him, make sure you loot his body, because you will find a weapon part upgrade. So, oh yeah. So one of those down. We're moving along. We got a War Diary coming up as the old Doug makes a leap across the building top. And then drops down as we conservatively take the ladder again. All right. So then we're going to go inside. I was like, where'd you go, man? He's like, I'm inside, downstairs. I got a little confused for a minute. I'd forgotten that there was one all the way down here. So down the stairs and then around here. Now, when Doug played through this on single player and was originally making his first pass right in the guide, this item right here actually counted as a War Diary and was actually noted on the side there. But if you notice, it didn't give us any credit for it on the side. We're not exactly sure why it was kind of glitching out on us. But once we get up top, Doug claims that when he gets up top here on his playthrough, that this one did not give him the credit. So for some reason we got him flipped. We don't know if there was like maybe an update on the first day or something, or if it's a matter of a co-op being played. But either way, make sure that you go and you obtain both of these, because they both should count. There's a total of 9, and by the end we get all 9. So hopefully it won't glitch out on you. He actually had an issue too where Doug's finished the game, and for some reason all the collectibles did not add up properly. Even though he wrote the guide and he's showing me where all of them are, he did not get that final one. So hopefully it'll all add up for him as we go through and get them all again. So running down the path and back around to War Diary number 7. This one's going to be by another campfire. These guys like to write little sentimental moments by the campfire. I don't know, must be mood setting or something. All right, so there it is, back on the corner, back by the tree, past the fire. Watch out, the fire will burn you. All right, there's a little bit of a hard edit here because as I mentioned earlier, we had to do some area. We had to sweep the area one by one and then come back. So a little bit of a rough edit there. And now we're going up and over. We'd cleared out this whole area coming up here. And we're actually headed, if you can't read, we're headed to the next sniper nest. And it's over there and through the rocks again. Lots of mountainous climbing. And there she is right in front of us. That tall tower off to the left is going to be it. Now that guy that's left back there that's marked, he is actually the other weapon part upgrade guy. Now, we broke cover. I should say Doug broke cover. And there's definitely an issue with the lag playing co-op, so when the sound masking is showing on his screen, sometimes it's not accurately masking. But that's a whole nother story. But basically, we scared him off the rooftop, and he was patrolling down below. So we'll get to that in a little more detail once we get there. Now, this sniper nest is not just a sniper nest. There's also the long shot here, as you can see the text transition at the bottom. Now, this guy's a little bit tricky. Now, I asked Doug to mark him, and he said no problem, and it took Doug a half a second to mark him. So I guess I probably should have marked. You want to do something right, you got to do it yourself, right? No, I'm just kidding. Doug did an excellent job being our GPS to this map. But you can see only his head is poking through. So this is definitely a tough shot, and in the end, your only real chance is to get that headshot. And with that replay there, I'm not really sure what happened. It looked like I made his whole body evaporate. But anyways, long shot accomplished. So you'll have to target him, and I highly suggest that you, take your time and try to make that first shot work, because he will duck down and hide behind that wall. Now, right below you in the same sniper nest, there is optional objective number 1, which is destroy the motor pool. And by hitting that one big tanker, it blows up the whole 9. So most of the work done for us. And chances are you might have done that when you came through and were fighting everybody. But you can see it actually tripped off the guy already that was already kind of suspect already. Ooh, how's that taste, Dougie? Blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, so we're going to go over there and take this guy out. And then we're going to search his body. And we're going to find weapon part number 2. Now, generally speaking, like I said a minute ago, this guy is normally, if you have not, tipped him off to your awareness or to your, whatever. You know what I'm saying. If you haven't tipped him off yet, leave me alone. It's been a long day. Then he will be on the roof, not right here. As you can see, it's been a long day. I fell off trying to get to the roof. So once I get back up here, I see him and I blast him. What you looking at, sucker? All right. Hop across, search his body. And there's the map. So again, we're showing you the map right here, but he's normally on the roof. We're even going to go up there and kind of make a little note of it, so. Oh, getting a little payback. Blah, blah, blah. All right, a little brown nosing, I guess you'd say. So, yeah, normally dude's up here patrolling. All right, next area. We're going to move along now. Get all the way to the bottom, and we're going to head up. This is a long ladder. Ladders like that make me wish there was a ladder slide. Now, once you get to the bottom of that ladder, you're actually going to want to go down into the basement. And there's 2 key things down here that we're going to take a look at. First is going to be the War Diary back in the corner there. War Diary number 8. we're getting to the end of the line with them things. We got a few more things to grab along the way, but all right. And down here you also see like this little power box. We need to flip the switch or cut the wires, whatever it ends up being, and that happens to be optional objective number 2. So yeah, the next optional objective is actually a double whammy. It gives us the optional objective, but it also gives us a trophy achievement, and that's the end of the line. All right, so here we go, making our way all the way to the next camp here. Or I don't know if I'd call it a towns area, but you know what I'm saying. Often there's a couple guys walking to the left of this building that kind of blend in with that tree, so if you haven't killed everybody yet, I would watch out. Now right here at the bottom of the staircase on the right-hand side of this house, there is collectible cards. So that's number 1 for this map, but 3 overall, if you're tracking with us video to video. And now we're going to first gear, second gear, all the way down here. This little part is just ever so slightly sped up. Once you speed it up to like the normal speeds I would do, like in a Lego video, it looks really weird. It's nauseating. Like I had a hard time watching it myself, so I'd imagine that others will have issues too. So I didn't speed it up too much for the sake of... I'm assuming you don't have a puke bucket next to you, nor should you need one to watch a video game video, right? All right, so this sniper nest, all these sniper nests are, of course, shown on your map once you get in the general vicinity, and they're just shown by that little U or skate ramp-looking object. But it is important that you go up and either pull the box back or remove the board, depending on which kind of a sniper nest it is. So we got that one, and now right down below us, we're going to use this ladder. And in the building right here, oh, look at this. I'm like inside Dougie. That is not good. Wait for it. Dougie's going to get a little taste of his own medicine. Oh, I'm waiting. Blah, blah, blah. That's right. Little brown nosing of his own. He loves it. Trust me, he does. All right, now right below the sniper nest, there is a building, as I mentioned a second ago. And inside, there is another collectible card. So we're going to swoop that guy up, and that's number 4 of 20. Giggity. All right, moving along the pathway here, along the front side of this cliff. We're going to see a series of crates, and on the far right side, looking at the valley that is down below, you will find a nice war diary. So we'll collect that, and as Doug does a little circle jerk there, I'm not sure what he's doing, having a little bit of a heyday. Honestly, I think he was trying to figure out what exactly he was going to do. We were trying to figure out, because of the way things worked out in the first 2 failed attempts in our video, we decided not to sweep the entire level, but do it by areas, as I've mentioned a couple times. And so rather than make you guys watch us get all the way to the end, get all the collectibles, and then have to go back and do what we felt was preventing us from getting the end result, I don't know, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But basically, we couldn't do the main objective. We could not destroy the artilleries before getting the general killed. So if you guys find issues by not having the general, like let's say you got all the intel and you get to the end and he's not there, you might try doing it again and not destroying the big artillery guns. Like for example, where we're headed right now, well, not right this second, but over behind us there is another artillery gun. And you can see on the map the 3 stars, 1, 2, 3 along the left-hand side. Those are a main objective, destroy all artillery. But don't be distracted right now. Look at my white icon at the north. We're actually going to sneak behind this truck here, and there's a pile of cards on a crate, but off to the side there's a little mini table. We're going to go ahead and pick up the final collectible card right there and run our little Katushi all the way over to this, whatever it is. Cave, I guess. A cavernous realm inside this cave that you can kind of see on the map there. It's kind of hard to tell. There's a series of boxes and crates, and behind them there's some goodies, including War Diary number 9. So I know there was kind of that moment earlier where it was kind of glitchy, where it didn't show, but I promise you when we get to the total screen, we didn't do any trickery, no extra editing or nothing. It's there. All right, the third and final optional objective, as well as the bonus trophy achievement for this level, is you have to destroy the general. Now, this guy was not here the first 2 times when we swept the whole area and got to the end, so we had to replay it as a result. So 3rd time was the charm for us, and booyakashow, end of the line trophy achievement. And so at this point now, I sent Doug back to the first optional objective, or I guess it's not optional, the first primary objective. and he's going to go ahead and destroy those 2 artillery. So I did speed this up a little bit, and, you know, there's really nothing else left other than the level itself. So if you're looking for some information on the level, great, stick around. I did, like I said, I sped this up so that Doug's movements would be a little bit faster on the map here. But, yeah, otherwise, feel free to head on to our next video or whatever you're after, so. Dun, 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 dun. Doesn't it look kind of like a shadow puppet gun that Doug is just running around? Like right now he's at the peak of like the hair, perhaps. Like it goes off to the right and there's like a giant nose. Maybe he's wearing glasses on top. Doesn't it look like a shadow puppet? Or maybe like a finger gun? A finger bang? Bang, bang. All right, so he's almost made his way all the way over. And basically he just has to get line of sight. And then he's going to destroy the next artillery. So I pulled out of the map so we could see the slow-mo explosion. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. There it goes. All right. Now, where I was up on the upper left side of this canyon, you don't have a good shot at the explosive barrel that's in the back. So we're going to move over to the far right side. Thought maybe a halfway point we could see it. But your best bet is really running all the way over to this right tower. And or even at the base of the tower. And then go ahead, and you can see that barrel sneaking in there. You're just going to want to go ahead and blows it up. All right, once you blow this up, depending on how you took the guys out or whatever, there's probably still going to be some baddies here. We have tremendously sped this up all the way to the end to where we get to the tank, so it might be a little bit of a, I don't know. You might need a puke bucket after all. Let's put it that way. All right, dome shot, lung shot. One little pesky dude here. I swear I hit this guy like 5 times, and all of a sudden his buddy stands up. I don't know where he was hiding out. I've yet to see guys lay prone in this game, at least the AI, but they were. Looks to be clear now, so we are out of here. We're going to go kick it into high gear, and Dougie's actually going to meet us where we need to be. We're going to cut through this rock mountain over here behind the trucks. It's going to drop us out right where we need to be, and it's actually going to kick us into a cutscene with this giant tank. Now, really, we just play a little cat and mouse with this tank, and then eventually I distract the tank while Doug blows it up. So, other than that, that's the end. We're going to head to the total screen after that. So, hey, you're welcome to hang out if you like. Other than that, like I said, check us out on the next video. There's a nice little cave over here. You can kind of come hide. I thought I had like the money spot right here where dude couldn't hit me, but eventually like his second or third shot hits me. You can see Doug's running in front. We actually tried to shoot here. Doug shot and hit it. I shot and missed it, but we both needed to hit it in order to destroy it. And then we don't really get a shot at it again. As you can see, he just finally hit me right there. I'm trying to sneak out here. He gets me good this time. I think it's this time. Maybe not. Keep waiting for him to spin all the way around so I can get, you know, get a shot at his undercarriage there, but no such luck. So, yeah. Booyakashow! Tank down, thanks to Doug's flanking maneuvers. We're going to advance up here, and once we get to this star, as indicated on the area there, it'll cue the cutscene and take us to the final totals. It's kind of a long one, eh? Hopefully all the rest of the levels will be, you know, shorter than this. 15-minute mark or less. Oh, yeah. Hop in that G ride and let's roll out. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, yeah. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we got here. We got a trophy / achievement incoming. Indestructible. That's an optional one. I forgot all about that one. Through the fire, though. The indestructible one, that one is just simply for completing a level by losing 500 units of health. So each of your little bars there is worth 100 units of health, and you have to complete a level while having lost 5 of those during the course of the level. So yay for us being terrible at this game. All right, you can see we got all these things adding up. We got collectible cards, long shots, weapon parts. Oh my, more collectible cards. That one's kind of cool, huh? Sniper nest galore. Get promoted, we'll take it. And other than that, oh, one more collectible card. Don't forget about that. Oh, sorry, psych, 2 more collectible cards. And because we leveled up, we get a couple of extra goodies as well. So, all right, we got all 3 optionals. All the things are good. Check, check, check. All right, so that's going to do it for Sniper Elite 3, Level 3. and Halfaya Pass. Hopefully you guys found this video useful, maybe a little bit entertaining. I don't feel that funny today. I don't know. Hopefully I put a smile on your face, if nothing else, by showing you all the collectibles. And making fun of Doug's always good, too. So thank you again to Doug for spending the time not only writing the guide for us, but also coming back and basically, you know, escorting us from location to location. It's pretty sweet. You can thank him, too, by heading over to any of our social pages like Facebook, Twitter, or commenting down below. Subscribe if you like our videos. You know, we're mostly known for our Lego stuff, but we're trying to throw some other curveballs at you guys. If there's some games out there coming up, or maybe ones that have recently released that you'd like to see us cover, feel free to reach out and ask. And, you know, hey, if you want to be a part of the team and help out, you know, we won't turn you down. Well, we might, but we'll at least listen to see what you got to say first, right? All right, HappyThumbsGaming.com is available too. Check out our Instagram and Twitch pages as well. But that's it. As always, until next time. Flip.